Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Romero, and for this week, I want to talk to you about email etiquette when composing an email. These last couple of months, I received lots of emails from you, and I've noticed that some of them are not composed correctly. Some of you are missing some very important parts that should be included in all your emails. So, for the next 2 minutes, I want to show you how to compose a good email that you would be proud to send to your principal or to your teacher. So let's get started. To get started, on the upper left corner, I will click on the Compose button. Compose is just another word for write. That will bring up my new message form. In my new message form, I have to fill out certain things before I can hit send. In the To field, I will be adding the address of the person that I'm sending the email to. In this case, I'm sending it to Miss Arias. The subject line is a must. You cannot send an email out without a subject. The subject tells the person who's receiving the email what your email is about. In this case, Ms. Arias will know what my email is about as soon as she sees it show up on her inbox. I have a question about milk with the principal coming up this week. And I can even be a little bit more specific and say, milk with the principal question. That way Miss Arias knows right away before she opens my email that I have a question about milk with the principal. You might have noticed that I have a spelling mistake. You must always check for spelling mistakes before sending your email out, or grammatical mistakes as well. Now I'm ready to start typing the body of my email. In the body of my email, I need to make sure I include two things. The first one is a salutation. Dear Miss Arias is a good salutation because it's more formal since she is the principal of the school. You would do the same for your teacher. Now that I have my salutation in place, I can start writing my email. Emails don't have to be wordy and don't have to be long. They can be right to the point. Miss Arias already knows that I have a question about milk with the principal, so I can just simply go ahead and ask the question. And the last thing I need to make sure is that I end with a sign off. Thank you is my sign off. So let's review. I'm sending it to Miss Arias. I have my subject line, milk with the principal question. In the body of my email, I started with a salutation, dear Miss Arias. I was concise with my email, meaning wasn't very wordy and it was to the point. And I ended my email with a sign off. I also make sure that I don't have any spelling mistakes or any grammatical mistakes. If I attach anything to the email, I also have to make sure that my attachment is here before I hit send. If you went back and checked all these things, then it's okay to hit send because you'll know that the recipient or the Miss Arias will be receiving a good email from you. If you have any questions, send me an email, but make sure you're sending an email to me with all these things so that you're sending me a good email. Thank you, boys and girls.